here with Dr. Paul Griffin, who is the Director of Infectious Diseases at the Mater Hospital, and today we'll be talking about monkeypox. So, what is monkeypox?
Look, thanks for having me. I mean, just what we needed was another viral infection to have to talk about. And monkeypox is not new. So it's actually been around since the 1950s and first found in laboratory monkeys, hence it got that name, monkeypox. And I think the first human infection was way back in the 70s even. And it's been something that's been in and around parts of Africa for a long time, causing really small numbers of cases. And it has actually gotten out of Africa before. There was an instance of an outbreak in the United States linked to prairie dogs being kept as pets, for example. But while it's been around, it's really a bit of a unique situation at the moment in just how many cases we've seen and in so many parts of the world. I think there's over 60 countries now that have reported cases in recent times. And the main thing to say is this is not like COVID. It's not like the flu. It's actually quite hard to spread. So we do need direct contact with blood or the fluid from the blisters to be able to transmit. And because most people are actually visibly unwell, the best way of addressing transmission is just ask those people to isolate. And then hopefully we can reduce their chance of passing it on. And the other really important thing to point out about monkeypox is we've already got great vaccines. So it's a relative of smallpox, which is our biggest success story with vaccination ever. We eradicated smallpox. So if we need to, we've got vaccines to use. But at the moment, given the case numbers are still relatively small in most parts of the world, we probably won't even need to use those vaccines.
So definitely not going to become another pandemic, fingers crossed?
Oh, definitely. It's a very different virus. And what we want to do is just make sure people are aware of it. So if someone did get some symptoms, we could test them and isolate them. But we're not expecting there to be large numbers of cases. And in terms of what to look for, it has sort of two distinct phases. So early on when people are infected, they often feel a bit like a general flu-like illness. So they might have aches and pains, fevers, headache, and some swollen glands. And then about day 3 to 5, that really typical rash that if you Google it comes up with all those fluid-filled blisters. And they usually start on the extremities and spread to cover wide parts of the body. So if you have any funny rash or don't feel well, of course, go and get checked out by somebody.
And has this monkeypox reached Australian shores?
Yeah, we've had a few cases in certain states across the country, but still very low numbers. So again, we just want people to know that it's there. If you have any funny symptoms that you're worried might be consistent, go and get seen by someone. Everyone who might see cases, whether it be GPs, emergency departments, there's been a lot of good information out there as to what to look for and how to test for it. So we can find it pretty quickly. And as I say, easiest way of interrupting the ability for it to spread is just ask those people to stay home till they're not infectious.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Griffin.
Thank you.